Dead. Let your souls feed the first ones, and your bodies feed the land. Feed the first ones, and your bodies feed the land. Feed the first ones.
All right. First time streaming, first time playing Path of Exile. Never played the game before, didn't play Path of Exile 1. Just starting fresh with no foreknowledge on Path of Exile 2. I didn't even read any guides. Start with this guy. He looks tough.
Foundling! It is a pity to see you like this. You arrived on our shores a whipped and broken child. Our people made you strong. How were they repaid? Sedition and lies. Speak now if you choose.
Okay. I wonder if he says something every time I click on it. Nope, okay, it's a one-time thing.
Foul witch! Your very own coven cast you out for your forbidden pursuits. Your twisted necromancy ends here, at the end of a noose. Speak your last. Hired hand.
Oh,
every life
more
has
detail,
a price.
I see. All right.
And your crossbow has kept your coin purse full. Here you are judged. Feral as Miriam, expelled from your mountain. You are wild at heart
I'm not
and
even gonna try and
wild of
go
mind.
for, you know, the quote-unquote
Oh, how the glory of the Asmiri has faded.
Cool.
I sentence you to death. Say your piece.
Okay, so I don't really want to talk over that guy, but start going through these one by one. Let's be Huntress. Spirit bid me leave my forest only to find violence and death. Give me a spear. If they want blood, I will show them what it means to fight for survival. Hit and run, close into the door. Then cover your retreat with hail and spears. Finally, we may prevail at any cost. Primal carnage brought me to pain So I wonder if these are like the very quick starter attack maybe? Not really sure.
Ranger,
I know that your class in this game
an outcast, lurking among the shadows of the trees like an animal. You murdered one of my soldiers in the name of a filthy thief. Your guilt is clear. Plead for mercy, if you must.
Ranger, all I need is a single well-placed arrow. I'm fleet of foot, have the eyes of a hawk. Put a bow in my hands, and they'll die trying to catch me. Long range, let arrows fly. From afar, kill them before they arrive. Agility, shoot them on the move. Cover your enemies, avoid danger. And crowd control, slow your enemies, freeze them in place. Don't let them. Never really been a huge fan of the bow route, so I think I'm gonna have to skip on Ranger. Warrior.
Foundling! It is a pity to see you like this. You arrived on our shores a whipped and broken child. Our people made you strong.
Keeps the same thing every time.
How were they repaid? Sedition and lies. Speak now if you choose.
So warrior, I wanted very little for myself. Forage, a bed. They took that all away when they burned down my home. Give me one good hammer, and they will fight, and they will find that there is nothing more dangerous than a man of peace roused to war. Heavy slam. Hit hard, slam your mason down. Stun with knockback. Stun your enemy, push them back, knock them to the ground. Defenses. Shrug off small hits with heavy armor. Block big damage attacks with your shield. Use large life pool to absorb the rest. Okay, so classic, you know, tanky damage dealer. Sorceress. I've wanted very little from my... Oh, nope, gotta keep on it. Sorceress. The elements are mine to control. I know why lightning strikes, why fire burns, and why cold freezes. They do so because I command it. The vengeance of the Maraketh, sorry. The vengeance of the Maraketh will find those who have transgressed no matter where they run. That description actually sounds pretty cool. Fire spells. Create large explosions, set your enemies on fire, and watch them burn. Slow your enemies down, freeze them in place, control them movement. Lightning spells. Bounce lightning around your foes, shock them for even higher damage. Okay, now we're getting into what I think are the cooler types of fighting classes. I've always been more partial to, you know, magic and things like that, as opposed to like the simple, you know, hit it with a hammer or shoot it with a bow kind of thing. Alright,
Foul witch! Your very own coven cast you out for your forbidden pursuits. Your twisted necromancy ends here, at the end of a noose. Speak your last!
Alright, witch. I do not fear death. I am its master. Darkness and the dead are my weapons of war. My enemies will rot from the inside out as my army of corpses tears them screaming limb from limb. Wow, that's pretty intense. Excuse me. So, minions. Send forth armies of the dead and command them to do your bidding. Okay, so kind of, you know, stand back and let someone else do the work for you. Chaos. That's the name of the sound. Let loose plague and withering affliction. A slow but painful death. Osteoman. Spikes your bones, throw at your command. A fast and dim out. I'm not gonna lie, so far this one sounds the coolest. That sounds pretty badass. Alright, mercenary. You've got a weapon, I'll wield it. Just tell me where to put it. I've seen the highs and horrors of war, and I'll do what it takes to survive. If you've got coin, I'm your man. So you know, the kind of, you know, hired gun kind of guy. With a gun. Ammunition. Switch between varied crossbow ammunition, adapt to enemy behavior, exploit their weakness. Elemental rounds. Use cold to freeze them to death. Use fire rounds to set them flame. Unleash cascading lightning. And versatile range. Adapt to enemy behavior, pick them off from afar, destroy any distance. Now, I know I said I wasn't a huge fan of Ranger, but I do kind of like the Mercenary. Definitely not as much as the two magic classes, but the Mercenary, I would be willing to play that if it weren't for the Witch and the Sorceress. Monk. My life has
Pagan!
been... Oh, there he
You
goes.
failed to liberate your brothers, just as you have failed in poisoning my subjects against me. Call out to your dreamer. Let us see if he answers.
Okay, shorter one. My life has been naught but discipline and focus, preparing me for this. I fight for the benevolent dreamer. Free my hands, and those who seek chaos will fall before me. Okay. Overwhelming when a ceaseless fury flows. Don't let up. Mobility. Weave through hordes, dodge out of danger, close in. Build up power before unleashing devastating. Okay, so this is a pretty neat looking melee class. And then I think I already read this one.
Feral as Mirian.
Alright,
Expelled from your...
Definitely gonna have to choose between Witch and Sorceress. And honestly...
Foul witch! Your very own coven cast you out.
I I think I'm gonna have to go with Witch. The idea of chaos magic and
Your very own coven
bone
cast
spear
you out for your forbidden pursuits.
sounds pretty cool.
Your twisted necromancy ends here, at the end
I
of
do
a
wonder
noose.
what these classes are going
Speak
to be
your
when the game
last.
finally comes out. I'm very, very curious as to what, you know, what other 5 fantasy tropes that they could be thinking about implementing, or maybe even something, you know, new. Who knows? But here we go. What is this? I see. Okay, so different game modes. Kill race for Act 4. Not even gonna bother, you know, diving headfirst into that mess. I believe SS, right? Solo self-found. I believe the difference between self-found and regular is that in regular you can trade for various items on a wider market with other players for things that you might not encounter in your game, and therefore, you know, boost your build or whatever in a way that isn't available in self-found, where you only have, you know, whatever you find personally, and some items, you know, simply might not appear in your game. And, you know, obviously hardcore, if you die, unlike other games where if you die you're reset completely, in this, in hardcore, if you die you're just moved over to standard. So there's hardcore self-found, which I'm assuming puts you back into self-found rather than regular standard. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what this means. What this means, creatures of the abyss. But let's just do it. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Always got to be someone stealing my name. Unfortunate. Numbers don't work. That's also really unfortunate. Can I do a underscore? There we go.
What? The witch is escaping! Kill her!
Wasn't expecting that. And I was wondering how she was gonna get out of, or whichever character I chose was gonna get out of the hanging, but I was not expecting the hanging, I guess. This was interesting. Alright. So, here we go. We are... Select movement type, WASD.
I will not join the dead today.
Okay, here we go. I guess this is the start of the game.
By the first ones! You're alive!
So here's a chat over here of, you know, all the other people online playing the game. There's the wounded man right here. I wonder if there's anything in the immediate area other than this wounded man. No? Alright. Oh wait, I can see that there's enemies over there, but I don't have anything on me, so maybe this guy will provide me with a weapon.
I'm glad to see another living soul. The miller went off to warn Clearfell about a strange sickness plaguing our men. I was fixing to go after him, till that bloody thing got to me first. Now, all those who drowned in the flooding, suddenly they ain't so dead no more. I would appreciate it if you could...
Whoa!
Reach Clearfell. Find the miller.
The dead rise again.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm going to like it here.
Oh no, poor guy. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So, what's this? Grant skill level 1 chaos bolt. Withering wand. With item. Okay. Press 1 or click here to close your inventory. Alright. I'll have to change these keybinds in a bit. Because since I'm using WASD to move, having the abilities bound to the same keys. Well, not the same keys, but I have a mouse with extra number keys on the side, so I usually like to bind abilities and things like that, which would include everything on this bar, to the mouse rather than having my movement hand taken up by that. But I'll do that off stream.
Pathetic creation.
Okay. What's going on? I wonder what's up here. Nothing. I do like it that there's a map. It's very easy to navigate. Yeah, this is my first time streaming. Been thinking of doing something like this for a while now, but I've never. Ooh, a large chest. A rattling scepter. Grants skeletal warrior minion. Okay. Inventory. I believe it said I was inventory, which is a weird key for that. I'll have to change that. Oh, so they just appear as long as I'm holding the staff. That's pretty dope. Okay. Right to that end. Okay, we're going this way. Wow, they just charge right in there, huh? Oh, whoa! I just discovered dodge rolling. On action. Rough Greaves. Funky. Oh, okay, so that tab is map. Got it. I actually like that. Good. Oh. That guy was talking about the people that drowned aren't dead anymore. I always like the various explanations that different fantasy medias have to zombies. You know, sometimes it's a plague, sometimes it's a curse, sometimes it's a mixture of both, you know. In this, I'm not sure. The guy was talking about a plague sweeping through and all of a sudden people being not so dead anymore, so maybe it's a plague, or maybe the plague was caused by a curse.
This oozes darkness. I welcome it.
Okay, I to access inventory. Unearth a spell. Minion AoE physical duration. Level 1, 7 mana cost. Less than a second cast time. Raise spikes of bone from the... Oh, this is the spell that I saw. Okay. So, do I just, like, click on it? Or... I do. Okay. Put it there. And... Okay. Left click to... Yeah, left click to... Okay. Open the skill gen panel G. Okay. But where do I have to like? Ah, there we go. Okay, I see it now. You click this, and this is just always running. That's neat. Okay. Still have to change those 5 keybinds, but since I'm not using them right now, No, we'll worry about it when we get to it, or I'll do it off stream or something. Why?
Undead.
Oh.
Right.
Oh. Well, oh, so the things that I kill, I can make them that now. That's pretty. Oh, but they fall apart. I mean, still, that's pretty cool. Like, if I'm getting swarmed in a fight and I can just drop a few bodies, I'll get, you know, more backup. That's dope. Alright, alright. Let's move on. Okay, now that I know what that skill does, I'm even more happy that I chose this class. This is fun. Alright, alright. Where am I going? Already explored all of this. Search for the miller and find safety. Find safety here though. Ah, here we go. Ah, checkpoint. Replenish your health, mana, and flask. If you die, you can respawn at the last active checkpoint. But beware as monsters respawn with you. Okay, so pretty standard RPG mechanics for a checkpoint. Oh, I can go both ways. I kind of want to go the other way first because the path is narrow. Means it's more special, probably. Good old game logic. And it's a dead end. Oh, that's what a level up is. Now just firing at the thing. Alright. Oh, allocate skill points. Okay. And this is the skill tree. For sure, without a doubt, this is the most complicated skill tree I have ever seen in any video game. And I play a lot of video games. This is for sure going to be my first time playing anything this complicated, and I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun to go along, and I'm definitely going to make some mistakes, but I'm going to try my best to resist the urge to look up a build guide or anything like that, and just, you know, figure things out. You know, take my usual strategy in ranking up and selecting skills and things like that has always been to, you know, rather than look for a specific build, just play, and as I play, see what feels natural, what feels comfortable, what weapons I like the most, and then, you know, upgrade based on areas that I feel deficient in. You know, if I'm in a fight and I feel like I keep running out of mana, well then I guess I know my next upgrade point is going to be mana. And so, you know, so far we're like just right in the beginning of the game, no idea how difficult this may or may not get, but for now I'm going to hold on to the skill points. There are so many different options here, and I'm, you know, this early on in the game, I don't feel like I need to use them. I feel like I can get through with just, you know, just being a bit underleveled for a while. I think that's just the, yeah, it's just a checkpoint icon. Okay. I do like it that there's a mini-map up here, but you can also pull up like this wider map with your location marked on it. There's no chest hidden in this corner, right? Nope. Okay. Relax, Barbarian. miss something? Don't know how I just walked right past this checkpoint.
Dark One, assist us!
The miller. I presume.
That's one to use life. Mega cool. Took that one head on, didn't I? Ow. Definitely should have done it. Not so bad, and I don't regret my decision to save that skill
Impressive
point.
size, but little acuity. Dismal.
And my character's just insulting him too. He's already dead. Don't kick him while he's down.
Well done. Please come inside.
I'll come inside after I finish checking my gains. What's this? Two-handed mace. Right click on the wisdom scroll to use it. Oh, I only have 3 of those. It's a mace. I'm probably not going to use it. I don't think I want to waste one of my 3 inspects on it. Let's see. Okay, definitely not going to use those. That is the same, it looks like. Energy boots, energy shield. Right. Ah, energy shield versus armor. Pretty much the only thing I think I actually want to use is the gloves. Okay, yeah, some nice armor and lightning resistance. Or I can get a new wand. That'll be cool. All right. Heading into. Oh, I gotta click on the thing. Maybe. Can I go in? Open the passive skill screen. Oh. Does it just want me to do this before I... Is it wanting me to do this before I can go in, maybe? I was going to plan on saving it, but maybe I'll just have to save later. Yes, that was the answer. Okay.
Is this all that remains?
Wow. Yeah, this place got toe up. Oh, hey, a person. I think. Yeah, other people. Oh, and it is lagging. Wow, it does not like that I am in an area with other people. Hopefully we'll have these lag issues figured out by the time the game is, fully released. This is in early access, so there are going to be a few bugs. I think the main issue that I've heard about from other people is just performance, as in just lag. So far, the only issues I've noticed have literally been just now.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, Able-bodied men capable of excavation must present themselves at the manor at once. Failure to do so will constitute a crime.
Okay. What was I saying? Right. It's completely forgot what I was saying. Wow. Right, performance issues. Did this only just now noticed them entering here within, you know, an area with other people, but so far, other than that, I mean, my settings are up pretty high, my quality, you know, I've got ray tracing active, well, not ray tracing, but, you know, the equivalent in this game. So far, it's doing pretty well. So there's this guy to talk to, there's this guy to talk to, and there's this guy who doesn't have an arrow over his head, but is clearly also an NPC. I'm gonna start with him.
Welcome, violent stranger. I am
Violent
Finn,
stranger.
and I shall be your humble provider of useful and diverse objects. That are most definitely not scrounged or stolen. If I don't got it, I can get it. You just let me know.
Okay, so this is the store guy, I see. I don't know what happens when I click that, so I'm gonna not.
Feeling
Buy or
lucky?
sell items. Random wand for 349 gold. Random staff for 437 gold. Gamble is definitely a way to put it, huh? Wait a minute, wasn't there a, I could have sworn I saw some sort of, character screen. Doesn't my character screen look like? Oh. Okay. Nice. Level 2 witch. Events, maybe? No. I could have sworn I saw a quest pop up, but maybe I was just... Market panel. This is the market panel. Oh, this must be the main part of, you know, solo self-bound versus default. This is the market where you can trade with other people. Alright.
Feeling lucky?
Sell items.
Not sure what I'm going to
Sell
do
that.
with it. But cheers.
Sell that. Definitely not selling those. Not really a huge mace, guys. Sell that. Sell the boots. Alright.
Why then?
He's a devious one. I like him.
Yeah, I mean, I was sold when he called me a violent stranger. Alright. Let's start with you, since you were the closest to where I came in.
Renly's the name. You're skilled with the violence, if what you did out there in the riverbanks is any sign. Another
Wait, so
refugee
you just
from the
like-
Count's justice, I take it. Well, have no fear. This place is something of a hideaway for many of us now, and we could sorely use your skills in these dark times. I'll smith for you what I can, if you're willing to bend your violence toward our defense.
Oh, okay. So this guy's this... Ooh. Uncut skill gem.
There's a beast of particular dark power stalking us out in the felling. It moves unseen under the dirt and attacks without warning. We can't leave the walls to find food, and I've been unable to corner and slay the beast myself. Now, if you could channel your violence against this devourer, as Finn calls it, we'd be indebted to you.
Okay, so this guy gives out quests. And
Here's what I got.
is a blacksmith, I guess. Cool. With guaranteed items rather than a gamble. Nice. And a buyback screen, which I didn't see on the other... Oh. Okay, so I can buy back anything, I guess. I guess I just didn't see it because I hadn't sold anything before. Let's see. I mean, I'm down with the... I'm liking the wand scepter combo so far. So, as long as I can get... Oh, right, because the scepter isn't the weapon. It's right. Right, I I gotta remember in Path of Exile, the weapon itself, this weapon isn't what spawns the skeletons. It is this skill gem that is slotted into the weapon, I believe. If I'm reading that right. I think. But anyways. Okay, so yeah. I see, so these must just be, you know, different conversation topics, which means that's probably what that other guy was. Survival is probably a conversation topic too, okay.
A kind leader. Hopefully he survives.
Wow, she is just...
Dark One, before you go, I must warn you.
Yeah, no, she just... Wow, my character does not care at all.
Welcome to the Camp of the Lost, stranger. We survive, but we do not live. I am Una.
Wow.
Something happened out there. Please, I beg of you, travel into the forest and begin your search. There must be some clue as to what took place. I fear this land's sickness will only deepen unless we do something.
Wait, so this one's giving her... So she's giving her quest with no rewards. Wow, what a cheapskate. Secrets in the dark.
Something happened out.
Oh, okay. Disenchant.
I like to hold on to bits and pieces. Any that catch your eye?
Okay. Okay, so what I should be aiming for is... I see. So it's not that... Okay. So it's not that the skill gem is slotted. Well, the skill is a part of the weapon. I was wrong. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright.
Cute girl. Surprised she lived.
Is she gonna have something to say about everyone that I talk to?
Out there, ancient creatures, lurking beneath the surface, cloaked in darkness. They then burst forth to feast on the souls of the recently departed. Trust me, I've seen them. The others think me mad, but mark my words, it is true.
Sorry. Wasn't ignoring your chat on...
No. But
expecting there to
that
be
damn
a chat.
thing has likely opened their passage to
Hello.
the surface. These creatures, they are something else. It is not but one threat. It is many. And I fear what it means for Clearfell.
It's always something with this place, isn't it?
Depose them. Cave in the cracks. Cave in whatever you find. We've got enough trouble here as it is.
All right. Fine.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how else to describe them. They ripped right up out of the dirt. Fearsome and terrifying. I've never seen anything like it.
Ooh, what do they look like?
Be wary.
Oh, blacksmith is gone. He's gonna ask me some more questions.
Hey,
Oh wow, that was
oh,
short.
Renly's all right.
There you go.
Only man in the village that didn't run me out of town whenever he saw me. Well, maybe it's because he didn't have a daughter to protect. This is a wooden tomb, if you care to see it objectively. We're not quite dead yet, but food supply is dwindling, and I've seen what hunger can make a man do. The monsters out there are not the ones that will get us in the end. Later.
Okay. So I guess they've just got more dialogue about, you know, various different things. Well, wells are used to replenish your... Oh, okay, so it's just a different one. And... proclamation I read earlier. What's this weight? Oh, wow, okay. Okay, so this must be the area I just came from. And that's the place for the quest, okay. And then this is the quest tab. Cool. Alright. Let's go this way into Clearfell, maybe? Skill crafting. You have an uncut skill before continuing. Okay. So, skill panel. Right click it. Okay. Okay, so these are the different skill types that I can add to my gem. And then I guess I slot this gem in one of these spots. Skills disabled on count. Cool. Occult, elemental. Okay, so I can select all the magic ones that look like they were the mainstay of the mage class. And then these are the ones that are obviously the mainstay of the... Warning, you have already socketed the skill gem of this type. Okay. Okay, so I can bind the same skills that were on the weapons just to gems, and I guess activate them like that without needing to have the weapon. So I was kinda right. Skeletal Sniper, that must be just the initial summoning skill. And then this is the Unearth spell that I found. Afflict a single enemy with a debuff that deals chaos damage over time. If the enemy dies while afflicted by contagion. Wow, I don't know why it took me so long to read that word properly. If the enemy dies while afflicted by contagion, it and all other chaos damage over time debuffs spread to nearby enemies and refresh their durations. Okay. Very interesting. And then these are the magic skills. Well, this is obviously magic too, but, you know, mage skills, I guess. Launch a spray of sparkling projectiles that travel erratically along the ground. Consumes a cold infusion if possible to fire many sparks in a circle. I'm not sure what a cold infusion is, but I'm sure if I select the skill at any point I'll find out. Frost Bomb. Create a pulsing orb of frost. Each pulse inflicts elemental exposure on nearby enemies. Okay. And Ice Nova. Conjure a wave of ice in all directions, and Flame Wall, which must have been that flame skill we saw in the preview. I'm gonna stick with the skills of the class that I'm playing. So put that there for now. Oh, I have to set it here first, right. Duh. And then I can set it. Alright. Interesting, very interesting. Alright, now I can enter Clearfell. here we go. A lot of corpses here. Interesting. See, I'm not really familiar with the general lore of Path of Exile. Like I said before, I'm really coming into this. Wow, she is taking a lot of damage. But yeah, no, I'm coming into this completely blind. Never played the game before. I don't know anything about the story. Oh, I just realized that these are apparently supposed to be children. Wow. Or it says vile imps, but, you know, based on the whole, lore so far that we've learned of their, you know, the drowned and all that, and the fact that they were wearing overalls, I'm gonna have to assume that, you know, they weren't always in. That's... wasn't really ready for that. Oh, wow. What the heck was that? I was not expecting that at all. Okay. Wow. Guess pay more attention next time, I guess. But yeah, no. Man, whatever sorcery here apparently didn't spare the children. That's all I'm trying to say. Ah, that must have been what killed me. It was one of these guys that I didn't see. Alright, I haven't used my my new spell yet.
I have received reports of a number of villagers hiding at the Clearfell logging site. Travel there and convey my order to return. Anyone refusing my authority should be considered a traitor and a criminal. Deal with them as you see fit, but bring their bodies back to the manor.
Now that I've got another skill gem, let's go with... I'm trying to debate on whether or not I want to go ahead and get Skeletal Sniper so that I can just have it as a main skill rather than it being bound, you know, solely to a weapon. But I also kind of want to branch into, you know, branch into the different mage skills. Or, well, elemental skills, I guess they're called. And I'm really liking the way Spark sounds. I think I'm gonna go with Spark. So that one did Q. Finally lost the bitch. Death point, because this definitely isn't it. I'm gonna go back and see if Probably also dodging there, but I don't know. I've been okay so far. I don't get more used to dodging.
Death
Oh,
grants
wow.
power.
And there's a level. That misery. And keep it moving. Okay, I'm pretty sure I walked over everywhere I've been so far, so I'm already past my, that's already past my death point. If I didn't see anything on the ground, I'm going to see that there was nothing.
Something foul stirs beneath the surface.
Ooh. Before I do that, that looks like it's special. I want to go explore the other places and make sure I'm missing. So we'll go in the other direction for a little bit. Go to dead bodies. Hey, what's happening to my skeleton? Time, summon some more. Old man can't hold me down.
I will feast on your soul.
Realize I have not been using lightning strike. And it seems to have like a lingering effect on that. But I'll probably know the exact ooh, bone armor. Which I'll probably know the exact details on if I read the more clearly. It's falling out of the ground, it seems. So far, I'm doing pretty good. I've only died one time with paying the game. It's not, it's not super difficult right now. It's a pretty fun game. Another checkpoint and another location. There's plenty of open space, plenty of things to be explored and discovered and done in each locaria, it seems. Locaria in each location in each area. Awkward. One of the reasons I'm not using the lightning strike as much as I should is it's a bit awkward to have an action like that, bound to Q when I'm so used to it being somewhere else. So I'm definitely gonna have to reset those keybinds as soon as the game ends. Okay, wrapping a bit around to where I've already been. Not bad, just means I've covered the area. Is there nothing in that chest? Wow, that's a scam. There we go. Shiny. Okay, so that one had a... no pot either. That one had a weapon in it. I feel bad because I accidentally ignored my first ever chatter, and he hasn't spoken since. So he might have left already. That's not creepy at all. Some random old lady whispering creepily in the woods. Really trying to make sure I get the whole area covered before I almost want to do that. Before I make any, you know, hasty decisions and jump into any Frostblood ritual. Interesting. Jump into any, you know, major conflict. So far, I've got those two different areas and these 2 points of interest: the Frostblood ritual and whatever this trench is. Also have another skill point, but so far I'm feeling pretty good. Don't think I need to use it yet. Dead end. Alright. Seems like I've explored all there is to explore in all the different directions. Gonna go to one of those checkpoints, you know, refill my flask and everything. And I think we're gonna start with the the trench. Follow the trench or something? Oh, an area that I haven't explored. I missed that. Loot. Always been a bit of a loot goblin. Alright. Nothing over there in that corner. Cool. But yeah, no, I definitely heard some, like, whispering about, you know, approach the trench. And this is the thing that's on the mini-map, definitely baffling. Did they go over along or something? Near. Oh, defeat monsters near the fissure. I see. Okay. Well, all the monsters are dead, so I guess I'll come back to this later.
Sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep in ice, wake in snow. in ice, wake in snow. Sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep
This has been a
in ice.
pretty decent time so far. I've, you know, gone for an hour. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in here and see what's going on with this. Oh wow, she looks like she's had a rough time. Yeah, I'm gonna go in here, see what's going on with this. I guess we're gonna get into a fight. Who knows?
Invader!
Oh wow, just immediately she doesn't care. As I was saying, this is gonna last act before I end stream. Oh, wow. Wow, she did not care at all. That was insane.
Nice.
I mean, that was nuts. Oh, the transformation. Don't know what that does, but it looks cool. Grab this these guys. Get myself a nice army. Head over here. No, guys. Oh, okay. We got to kill this back there. Alright. Now, let us... We'll clear the area. Use whatever minions we can to attack them. Okay. Come on, let's go.
Ice, wake in snow. Invader!
Definitely gonna have to switch the flask natural, because right now I am struggling. Not because this is a particularly difficult boss. Like, it doesn't feel like this is that hard, but I keep, you know, trying to go for my healing flask or lightning spell and getting mixed up with my Eastern T-bar. It's getting easier as time goes by, though, because, you know, eventually muscle memory kicks in whether you want it to or not. Now I don't know what to look out for. I'm getting a bit more used to... Ow! Ooh! Wow! Just right as I was saying that. Pow! Right in the kisser, I guess. Okay, let me do a quick, because I think that'll definitely make this easier if I options input. Let's see. Use flask slot 1. Use flask slot 2. QE. Okay.
Nice, wake in snow. Sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep in ice, wake in snow. Sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep in ice, wake in snow. Sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep in ice, wake in snow. Sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep in ice, wake in snow. Sleep, my pretties, as you grow.
Okay. Now we
Sleep in
can.
ice, wake in snow. Sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep in ice, wake in snow.
Actually, want
Sleep,
that to be
my
like.
pretties, as you grow. Sleep in ice, wake in snow. Sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep in ice, wake in snow.
Much better. There we go.
Sleep
Actually,
in
you know what?
ice, wake in snow. Sleep, my
I am the apex!
This should make this way easier. I still might die, but shouldn't be so horrible. Okay, a little lag spike right there. Ooh, miss. Can't pick up little guys, or that guy. Maybe I should have cleared the mob first. Definitely should have cleared the mobs first, because this is a lot. Thankfully they're not too fast or anything like that. Just did I also like that the mana or the life blast is like pretty much instant. I don't have to wait for it to activate or anything like that. It doesn't get interrupted by by being hit, which is a pretty normal thing in a lot of RPG games. But, so the fact that it's not the case here is pretty helpful. Wow. Ow. Whoa there. Oh darn, I forgot to set my debuff skill. Hey, maybe we'll get by without it. Who knows? Ow. That hurt a lot. Kind of rude, lady. Okay, well, now I'm gonna set my debuff skill. I'm actually gonna set that. That should be good.
Wake in snow, sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep in ice, wake in snow, sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep in ice, wake in snow, sleep, my pretties.
Insolent!
More time to come. Lesson learned. Clear out the mob. A little bit of another life cycle. All the way over here. lightning is like way stronger than I was giving credit for. I should also probably check on the stuff that I have in my inventory now that I think about it, because I'm pretty sure I have. Oh. I'm sure I have new items. Yeah. Hood. What are these? Energy shield 9. I'll keep that. Bone blast. Don't want to waste that. Can I do that? No, I can't. Okay. So it's either bone blast or... Okay. Well, we'll set that right here, actually. Wait, what? Hold up. Control panel. Bone blast. What does this do? Conjure a circle of ritual inscriptions that last for short duration when reversing any spike of burn or sweet. Oh! That could be really good, but it could also not be good. We'll see. I think there's supposed to be I don't really like it. Did not like it at all. Definitely gonna be selling. Okay. Alright.
Right!
Oh yeah. There we go.
My pet's hunger.
Wow. Really pour really fast. Where are they running off to? The enemy's over here. Wow. Get me. bet you flunked out of Hogwarts. More precise. Okay, we might actually do it this time. Let's go! Feels so hard. Now, what did I get for that? Oh. Right click to crush it, undoing the crown's curse. What if I put it on instead? Like, something tells me that's a bad idea, but I kind of want to try it, honestly. Ooh. Level 2 skeleton minion. Kind of want that. Allies in your presence deal 2 to 4 added attack cold damage. Nice. Nice. Requires level 3, 9 intelligence. Do I have that? I'll check in a second. Does that mean I have 4 of these? Yeah, stack size 440. Upgrades a normal item to a magic item. Is this a normal item? I don't know. Target is not normal rarity. Okay. Oh, it highlights everything you can use it on. That's good. Plus 8 to intelligence. Nice. Okay. Now, my question is, do I use another one of these on the... Actually, yes. No, I'm not. I don't know why I even asked. I'm just going to do this. Okay. Now, my last question is, do I use this on the hood? Or on the helmet? Right-click to crush it, undoing the crone's curse. Okay. Find the burrower entrance and slay the devourer. Okay. Well, we're gonna get to... Oh, you can zoom... Oh, I didn't even realize that. I can use my scroll wheel to zoom in and out. That's neat. But yeah, so, here... Portal to town. Oh, okay, that's neat. 2 passive skill points available. Let's see. A requirement's not met, so for whatever reason I can't even access those yet. Okay. Plus 5 to any attribute. Plus spell damage. Plus minion increased damage. Maximum energy shield. Let's see what goes further up this path. Raw destruction sounds pretty cool. Just by the name alone. Okay, so this is just the pure attribute path. Okay. But then these are the actual, you know, bonuses, upgrades, or whatever. So I guess this tree is all about minions and spell casting. And then, what's a mystery? Flow like water. Cool, hit, crashing wave. Flow state. This must be the monk path. Or something. Yeah, because this seems like the melee path, or sorry, the warrior path, and this is the hunter, maybe? Sorry, mercenary? Mana regen, this is obviously the witch path. Life regen. Sturdy mind, okay. Well, let's just go with... I was gonna save the points, but it seems... I mean, I'm looking at it and, like, there's... The choices seem pretty obvious to me, as far as the way I've been playing so far. I haven't really felt like I've run out of mana at all. And... I don't know, maybe the energy shield, actually, now that I think about it, maybe the energy shield would help a bit more. I don't feel like I'm doing like too little damage or anything like that. So I think I will go with the energy shield. And what's up here? I'm gonna go with this one. Now, do I want strength, dexterity, or intelligence? I don't actually know what any of those do, per se. So, instead of picking one outright, I'm going to pause that and go... character screen. Here we go. Strength. Strength is an attribute required to equip most equipment that grants armor, as well as various melee and line weapon skills. Provides an inherent bonus of +2 to maximum life per strength. Does not grant damage to skills or any other benefits except where specifically stated. Intelligence is required to use most equipment that grants energy shield as well as various spell-aligned weapon skills. Inherent bonus of +2 to maximum mana per 1 intelligence. Same thing about not granting any damage, as with the dexterity. Okay, so evasion rating and range. Okay, so it looks like intelligence is the clear choice for, you know, the mage slash necromancer or witch route. Elementalist, I think is what it was called. So let's go with 5 to intelligence. Apply points. Alright. Portal back to town. Got some chat. Alright. Well. I think... I don't know if you can just log off, like, in the middle of nowhere, so I think it's probably best to actually go back to town. But yeah, so far this was a pretty decent stream, I would say. Had 2 viewers the whole time, but I don't know, I enjoyed myself. First time playing Path of Exile, I think it went pretty well. But yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow, and hopefully a few more people will trickle in. But thanks for anyone who, you know, might watch this VOD in the future, or, you know, might be watching right now and just isn't saying anything. I'm actually not looking at my stream counter, so I can't see if I have any viewers, but I'm assuming that I don't, so I'm probably just talking to myself here, and I sound like a crazy person. But for anyone in the future who might, you know, watch this afterwards, I hope you enjoyed, because I sure did. And we'll be back on tomorrow.